Hi there everybody. Our synoptic analysis shows a weak front that's going to be affecting the far southern parts of the country for today, where there could also be light rain, including around the peninsula. But over the central interior of the country, it's going to be a sunny and hot day. Temperatures certainly higher for the Free State today. In the south, on the other hand, it will be somewhat cooler thanks to the movement of that front. And in the afternoon, a couple of thunderstorms likely to develop from the Eastern Cape into KZN, Limpopo, as well as in Mpumalanga. And that's also reflected on the rainfall probability map, where we see that in Limpopo, there is a 60% chance of thunderstorms for today, while Gauteng sees a really low probability, including around Johannesburg and Pretoria. Somewhat better chances all along the eastern escarpment of the country, and light rain for the Garden route at first, and as we've seen, the front could also bring a few drops to the peninsula. Looking at your detailed forecast, hot weather all across the northern parts of the country, in particular for the Lowveld, Phalaborwa, 39 degrees as your maximum, but you could have some rain. A similar day for parts of KZN. Ladysmith climbs to 33, while over the Free State it's going to be mostly dry, and we see quite a bit of cloud for Grahamstown with a high of 22, maybe even some light rain in your area. Winds are going to be moderate to fresh along the east coast of the country. There's also a 2-meter swell for Durban and Richards Bay. It is a long period swell, and that always means somewhat more powerful waves and also somewhat stronger rip currents. So only swim on designated beaches and where there are lifeguards, where they are indicating. Taking a look at the southern interior, it's going to be a warm to hot afternoon. Some of the mountainous areas could receive a few thunder showers later on. And along the south coast, mostly dry weather, but there could be a few patches of rain here and there. There's also a 2-meter swell for this area. Heading into the Northern Cape, where sunshine pushes temperatures into the mid-30s for some places, but as you get closer to the coastline, we see it's going to be milder. Alexander Bay, 23 degrees as your high. A lovely day for some areas along that Atlantic coastline, reaching the mid-20s with light to moderate winds, and we have a similar swell for this area as well. Quick look at tomorrow's weather conditions. Thunder showers continuing for some areas in the east, when it's going to be mostly dry towards the western half of the country. And on Christmas Day, there is a possibility for light rain along the southern and east coasts of the country. Gauteng, for the meantime, looking very hot and dry, while the sunshine continues in the western interior. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.